Welcome to By the Numbers. My name is Renee Smith, and this is my co-host Michelle Fleming.
And today we're actually talking about, since Easter is just around the corner, we're actually going to be using the Easter theme to be talking about fractions. And today,
well, fraction. I'm glad we're doing this because fractions was one of those concepts that children always had difficulty with in my classroom. And so I think this is a great thing for parents to work on at home.
And actually, this is actually the one that we're going to talk about parts of a set versus parts of a whole, which will be our next episode.
Okay.
But let's go to parts of a set.
Okay. I'm going to get some Easter eggs out for us.
I'm going to flip the board over. So we also have the board to work with.
Okay.
Okay. So parts of a set.
You're going to have to tell me about what you would do with these Easter eggs.
Well,
But they're fun because kids love them, and you usually have these around your house at Easter. But you know what? What if it wasn't Easter time?
oh, then you could use candy.
Or
You could use cookies. You can use basically anything that you have more than one of.
okay.
So let's say we went out and we went on an Easter egg hunt and we found all of these eggs.
Okay.
And I don't want you to have all of those eggs. You need to share them with me.
Oh, so we're going to fair share.
We're going to fair share them.
Okay. So if
And
I
we're
take
gonna-
one,
I'll take one.
okay. Keep going. 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
I should be taking K
6,
State purple.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12, and I hope you have 12.
So I do have 12.
Perfect.
So for that part of a set, we had a total of 12 eggs, and half of it turned out to be,
Oh, we
had
had 24 eggs.
I knew you were looking at me a little strange there.
There you
We
go.
had 24 eggs, and half of it turned out to be we each had 12 eggs.
Okay, but what if I actually have 4 children and I had those 24 eggs hidden for them? How many should they each get?
Well, we could do a couple things. We could put them all back together and divide them up into 4 equal parts.
Okay.
Or,
We could break my half and your half into half again.
that's right.
Okay, so 1,
I'm
2.
keeping K-State purple together here.
Okay, 2,
2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Okay, so now each of the 4 children
Would end
would have
up-
a fourth of the total set,
Mm-hmm.
and each one of them has a total of 6.
So when we divided that 24 eggs into 1/4, oh, this one doesn't write very well, does it? Let's go to a different color. 1/4, that equals
6 eggs.
6 eggs.
Cool.
Okay. So that's a great idea of something you can do at Easter time. And also teaching your kids to fair share.
Okay, but the candy's the important thing. They don't really care about the eggs as much as the candy.
Oh, you don't
So
think
will
so,
it be
huh?
the same numbers of pieces of candy as it was eggs?
Well, it depends on how many pieces of candy we have.
Well, let's try it. Here's what we have
Okay.
that we've collected for the Easter basket. Okay,
Snickers are my favorite.
well then let's each take the same or we'll
Okay.
fight.
2,
4,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
Ooh, how'd
6.
that happen? 6.
How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 6. We've got a weird thing going on though because guess what?
We just get rid of that one.
Okay,
We'll get rid of that one. Okay.
we
So,
must have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We must have had 14 in the set this time. So when we divided them in half,
14 candies. We divided those in half. We each ended up with
7.
7.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What are we going to do if we had to divide that up again?
Uh-oh, we're in trouble because now he gets 1, I get 1, he gets 1, I get 1, he gets 1, I get 1, and we're splitting those M&Ms.
That works.
That works. So we'd have 3 and a half a package of M&Ms if we were doing fourths.
Okay.
Okay?
So when we're talking, I'll write that. If we're doing a fourth, we would end up with 3
and 1/2.
and 1/2, which is half of that.
There you go.
So when we're working with fractions, take anything. It can be buttons, pennies, candy, cookies, just anything where you have more than one, and talk about how would you divide those in halves? How would you divide it in fourths? Or fifths, or eighths,
thirds.
or thirds.
Can be anything.
So all kinds of things can be helpful when you're doing fractions. Next time, we're going to work on parts of a whole.
Whole, which is a little bit different, but you can still do it at home with your children.
Thank you for joining us in this episode of By the Numbers.
For more information on By the Numbers, check us out on My Kids Turn.